All right, guys, just thought I'd do a HVAC van tour. I haven't done one yet. Like I said, I'm just a HVAC company of one. I am teaching my son. So this is my new work van I've had for a couple years now. It's 2017 Ford Transit. It's plenty good for what I need for right now, mainly to do service, some installation. I do have a utility trailer I can use if I need to, you know, on a big install or something. But like I said, all in all, everything's really nice. I mean, these vans drive great. I know on this particular model anyway, I don't even think on the high roofs that they have any more room like up front. The only thing I wish they had, I wish they would put the emergency brake back up here in the front floorboard. Take it off from beside the seat there, because it really eats up your space in between your seats. And being this van's already pretty small anyway, I try to utilize as much as I can. I even take and put a lot of my tools that are in cases, like my copper tube expander, bender, stuff like that. And stuff behind the other seat over there. I have like a socket set over there just to help. Sorry about that. Just to help keep as much space in the back as I can. We'll go around the side door and look in there. It's very windy today. Okay, right here on the side, I try to keep my most go-to stuff right here on the side that I use the most of. Like I said, I got a 4-tank 30-pound rack right inside the door here. I don't carry R22 no more. I carry the 407C, which I know it's not a direct drop-in, but you know, like I said, I ran it in my old system for over 3 years. I ended up replacing that system, giving that old unit to an outdoor unit to someone I knew that didn't have any money, and it's been running for at least 3 more years with the 407C in it. Haven't had any problems out of it. I mean, if a system's 25 years old and they don't have the money to, they got a dead compressor, they don't have the money to replace the whole system, what do you got to lose, you know? Keep some shop towels right there. I haven't gotten a ladder rack yet, so right now I keep a 6-foot ladder inside. Keep it strapped to the roof. Keep a shovel, broom and dustpan strapped to the roof over there. Got my scale, refrigerant scale, little knee pad. This is my main bag right here. This bag right here, I keep a flashlight, impact drills, DeWalt. I keep an old Freon box for just for trash, just a 5-gallon bucket for whatever you need it for. I've got me a install bucket right here with all my install tools on it, or most of them. Got a one of those Home Depot bucket heads, shop vac. You know, you always need that around. And got a 50-pound recovery tank for R22, and I got another rack over in the corner over there. It holds 3 30-pound tanks, which I've only got one in it now for 410. Got me an extra nitrogen, oxygen, and acetylene. I keep a little bit of extra wire, some extra copper right inside the partition here, some 3/4 1/2-inch seal tight. And I found this, I think I got this little case holder off of, I want to say it was American Van. But like I said, got some little connectors, wire nuts, just a few things in there just that I can quickly take in. This one here's got some Romex connectors, extra pistons, cable stays. This one here, I keep a variety of anchors, screws, lag bolts, nuts and washers. This one here, I keep, like I some condensate connectors, some 407C stickers, just some extra odd and end stuff, but it works great. I like how I have it right inside the door there where I can get to it pretty quick. And then on the very top it has a like a spray can holder. I used to keep some coil cleaner, wasp spray, because you know in the summertime the wasps are everywhere in the outdoor units. These are my digital gauges, the Testo 550s. I love them. They work really good. I'm eventually gonna upgrade to probably the Yellow Jacket, the new one, the touchscreen. I keep my temperature clamps up there in the wintertime. I don't need to check for superheat and subcooling. And I bought one of these little drain suckers. I'm not completely satisfied on how they work. They are what they are. They come in handy sometimes. Keep me a couple magnetic bowls to hold all my screws from when I'm working on a unit, so I don't knock them off and lose them. I put this little shelf. It's actually to hold 2-gallon jugs, but I was keeping my coil cleaner up here, but everybody knows those coil cleaner bottles leak. And what it did, it started leaking, and of course everything it touches, you know, it starts to rust. So I got rid of that, put it inside a 5-gallon bucket. I don't know, that's about it on the side door. Go back here to the back. I did put these little glass protectors, I guess safety screens in here on both the doors. Bought a couple of these little shelves to go on the back to just give me some more room to keep a lot of stuff that you use a lot. Got some hanging strap, sandpaper, foil tape, mastic tape, several types of screws. Over here, you know, just some hand scrubs, some of this thermal trap, my leak detector bubbles, some wire aid for pulling wire through conduit, some vacuum pump oil, just a lot of the stuff, and spray oil, extra electrical tape, some rubber gloves for dirty jobs. I made this here just to keep my leftover duct straps for your flex duct. Extra light. Got me a couple of different one of these retractable hoses. They work great for cleaning coils in outdoor units. Got my oxyacetylene tank right here, easy to get to. Got me a couple sets of Yellow Jacket analog gauges. I use these on mainly during the winter and during rainy days. Compressor tote, my main nitrogen rig right here. Let's see, we'll go down this right side. I did put all the shelving in here with doors on it to keep my stuff from flying off the shelf. It works really good. Down here on the bottom, got me a couple coveralls for you know, crawling under houses and stuff, and thermostat wire, some cable cutters. We'll just start in here. I keep all my big tools in here: skill saws, sawzall, angle grinder, sheet metal cutter, my battery chargers, just the big stuff that takes up a lot of room. I don't want it sitting in the middle of the floor if I can help it. This drawer right here, I got some dividers. I keep all my glue, PVC glue. We got a couple extra bags to put stuff in. Keep my pipe fittings, different sizes, top and bottom, nipples. I got everything labeled, so it's easy for my son to come in here. If I tell him go get some gas fittings, he can come right here and get them. PVC cutters, some P-traps, then all the different types of fittings, tees, male connectors, female connectors, caps. It's pretty much my PVC and gas pipe shelf right in here. If I need anything more for like a big job or something, I just order it as needed. And on the top up here, I keep some face masks, drill bits, some hole saw cutters, unibits, some more saw blades, metal and wood. Over here I keep a little bit of some caulk and silicone, some more zip ties, staples, razor blades. I keep a big umbrella up here on top for rainy days. I mean, this thing spreads out like 9 foot wide. Lean it up against the house if I'm working on an outdoor unit or installing an outdoor unit. That's pretty much it on this side. Over here, I keep a few short pieces of PVC sticks down here for, you know, when you're cutting and cleaning out drains and stuff. And got my Yellow Jacket vacuum pump under here. First drawer, I keep some universal blower motors, condenser fan motors. Usually keep at least 1 or 2 condensate pumps, at least 1 belly band. That's pretty much my motors that I carry. I mean, during the summer I may carry a few more. This drawer right here, I got a whole box and a piece of condensate drain line. I keep got my filter dryers, all different sizes of capacitors, a few hard starts. Right now I just have the 2-wire. I like to get the 521s, but I keep a couple of these kind of universal capacitors, just in case I come up against an oddball. I've got at least something that'll work. Let's see what else. And we'll shut this one back on the top up here. And well, as you can tell, I have them labeled. I keep me a single poles, double pole contactors, transformers, you know, just kind of universal transformers, all different types of blower relays, 6-pin, you know, the little singles, the bigger, older style relays. Keep a bunch of several different types of sequencers, especially for the winter time. There's a lot of electric air handlers around these parts, and I keep several different limit switches, just some high limits and things, different types. I usually keep about 3 or 4 different types of Honeywell thermostats mainly. Keep at least one that does a dual fuel, couple, you know, 2 heat, 1 cool thermostats. This dual fuel one will do 2 heat, 2 cool, conventional or heat pump, which is good to have. And usually I keep 1 or 2, the 1 heat, 1 cool thermostats. Let's see, I keep some of these wall plates because, you know, you come across some of the old Mercury stats, they're going up and down versus side to side. A few breakers, a few fuses. Usually keep me a couple different whips up here, some extra wire, compressor plugs, some really big wire nuts for electric heat, and then several different types of small wire nuts for different stuff. Then let's see, in this bottom right here, kind of like keep my recovery machine, a few extra, you know, bags for, you know, if you got stuff you having to drag under a house, or some extension cords, wet rags. Keep a funnel, scrub brush, mastic. And after I usually keep something a certain way for a while and I get tired of it, I'll swap it up a little bit if I find something that works better. Got another motor under there. But all in all, it works for me right now, and I try to keep it as neat as I can, because I can't even, it just frustrates me so bad to, you know, if, you know, right after a big install and you pretty much just throw everything back into the van. And I can't wait to get home so I can get it back organized, because I don't even feel comfortable driving in the front of the van knowing that it's a total wreck in the back. So, but this van will work fine for me now. I'm going to, here in probably about a year or so, upgrade to the, probably a high top, give me a lot more room. Plus I can get some, add to, or either get some taller shelves to even put that much more. And I'd like to keep everything out of the floor if I can, and where I can get up and walk into it instead of crawling around on my knees. The only negative thing I can really say about these vans is I know they make them lighter so you get better gas mileage. It gets decent gas mileage. But I've noticed in a couple different places where these brackets, I've got some anchors behind them. But I've seen a couple of different ones, and where they're anchored into the wall, starting to crack. As you can see, this big crack right here. So it's like, well, crap. Well, good is it? I mean, how are you gonna keep these shelves secure if the metal ain't thick enough to secure it to the to the van? But other than that, I'm real happy with everything else. And like I said, I put all this shelving in here myself. The partition, this thing was bare bones when I got it. So on the next one, there's no learning curve. I already know how to install it. So, but all in all, that's about it for this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.